Welcome back, everyone. In this video, we're continuing to put the frame of the barn together, standing up the next two vents and connecting them with the second floor joist carriers. You can see here my dad has just finished bolting on his experimental stinger, as he calls it, which we are going to test thoroughly in this video. Ryan and I are working on the final assembly of the next vent on the floor here. We're making sure the wind braces fit right and everything is square, and then drilling the peg holes and driving all the pegs in right here. Those tenons on the anchor beams are 4 inches by 16 inches, and assembling them with the arcade posts while they're all laying on the deck was pretty much impossible. So we spaced them up off the floor a few inches and used a couple pieces of iron pipe to roll the anchor beam back and forth to test fit all the joints, and it worked pretty well and saved us a lot of trouble. These are the second floor joist carriers going up here. These will be the main support for the rest of the arcade vents as they go up. We didn't want to add any more diagonal braces because it required removing floorboards and making tripping hazards. You can see this one wind brace on the far side for the arcade plate we've installed on the post. We were trying to save ourselves some time working at height and thought installing the 2 wind braces that we could get on the ground was a good idea. And it was, but we could only install one because the other one would interfere with the excavator arm during the lift. So we only put the one in. This vent went up relatively easily, considering there were only 3 of us working on it that day. You can see us giving the posts a few hits here with the equalizer to make sure the posts found their mortises. And once it was standing, we got the ratchet straps on there to hold the joints tight while we drove a couple pegs in each side. A few minutes to marvel at our craftsmanship, and we did a little bit of cleanup and called it a day. The next day was pretty much the same thing over again, except we had a lot more help this time, so test fitting all the joints went much smoother. It's also the day of our first of 2 hospital visits during the barn construction. Evan was using the 4-inch slick chisel here to clean up this tenon on this wind brace when he slipped and cut right through his pants into his thigh. I think this is the exact frame that had happened. He was alright. I think he got a couple stitches, but he was back to work in the barn in about an hour, with extra ventilation in his pant leg. He learned a valuable lesson about sharp chisels that day, and we learned a valuable lesson about teaching kids about sharp chisels that day. This one went smoothly overall, no problems finding the mortises, and here are the pegs going into the second floor joist carriers. And then a little cleanup and set up for the next day. And that's it for this video. If you made it this far, give us a like and subscribe because there's plenty more to get through. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next video.